All right, everybody, today we're going to be talking about the female reproductive tract. We're going to see a lot more things, a lot more items internally, but from the outside view, this would be called a lateral view, we can see two dome-shaped structures here. This first dome-shaped structure, which would be closest to your pubic symphysis, this is the urinary bladder. We did have a urinary bladder in the male too as well. Behind this is going to be the uterus. Now, this is only for the female. Males do not have a uterus. Connected to this uterus here, we have two tubes. You can see two tubes coming off of it, including this dark red portion. These are known as the fallopian tube, uterine tube, or oviduct. Three ways to say the same thing. Hanging on to these uterine tubes is these little yellow basketballs here. These are known as the ovaries. The ovaries would be the same thing, or the homologue, as the male testes. So this is where eggs are produced. When the egg is produced, it is released on a monthly basis into the fallopian tube, and then it will enter into the uterus right here. Now, other external genitalia that we can see from this view, we have what's called a labia minora or a labia majora. Minora standing for minor, smaller one. Majora standing for major, or the larger one. Let's take a closer look at the internal view here. We again can see our pubic symphysis. We've got our dome-shaped structure. This is the urinary bladder. We have another dome-shaped structure. This is the uterus. And then we do have the rectum, which was also seen in the same place as the male. Let's start with the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder drains via the urethra. You can see here on the female that the urethra is a lot shorter than the male, and therefore female are more predisposed to urinary tract infections. Behind this urinary bladder, we have a dome-shaped structure known as the uterus. The opening to the uterus is known as the cervix. Females usually get a yearly test to test the cells of their cervix. This is known as a pap smear to test the health of the cells there. The tube leading to, the opening leading to the cervix, this is known as the vagina. And then again, behind here, we have the rectum. Now, we do have some external genitalia structures. We have the labia minora, and then the labia majora. And then we have a small structure right here that kind of looks like a boomerang right there. This is the clitoris, or the clitoris. This is a homologue to the male penis. It is very similar in structure, but obviously a lot smaller.